me? We outside. You're going to see me on Caps and Curveball podcast Thursday. Other than that, let's stay positive. Keep smiling, y'all. I'll see y'all later. It's the King Wears New Era. Bow. Bow.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place. Listen, I've taken some L's. Yeah, that means I lived and I learned. Now I got some money to burn. Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine.
We're gonna see what in 90 seconds.
I've taken some L's.
Y'all not ready for this Jersey?
I lived and I learned. Now I got some money to burn. Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
I don't know what to talk about. Just keep saying back and 3-0 with 3-0. You motor now. Look at him, I see a lot of eye. And this sluggish getting up the line. As soon as I hit my big stride.
Y'all better show up to these events, man. This is what we're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's 1 year Caps and Curveballs. We better get ready for year 2, son.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Of course, my brother.
And I'm stacked. I'm bringing real energy back. Got everything that my enemies lack. I do not care if you're miles away. Get up and grind away. They're gonna lie and say that chasing your dreams.
Yo, what's up, Caps and Curveballs family? You already know it's your boy Just Champagne here with Fitted Detailing. Jordan Likes Caps.
What up, YouTube? It's Caps and Curveballs, and we are back from another vlog today.
And you already know it's the realest. We got the nice two-tone Indians, Caps and Curveball script. We here.
We made it, and I got all the vendors here, all the people who helped the vendors, whether that be significant others or not. But we all did it. Why? Because I love it.
Deals I ain't playing with. Home bills I ain't paying rent. So many doors been opening up like the hotels I've been staying in. Main stages with the bigger lights. Name framed up in the headlines. Drums, guitars, and BVs. Brass section like a second line. Yeah, cause I'm on a wave. I handle my tools like Tony Stark when I'm in the stew. I'm Johan Bark, you better behave. Don't come at me without the etiquette. If you ain't writing the check, I'm a jettison. If you was ill-mannered, I'm the medicine. I'ma put you in your place. Y'all need to chill. Success is a body and I gotta sleep and build. My hard drive is gonna need a will. Tell my doubters please be for real.
We appreciate all the love, everybody that was in the building. We did a bunch of giveaways just like how we usually do. That's how we're gonna end the vlog today, y'all. Alright. You ready to the vibes?
There ain't no one taking my place. Listen, I've taken some L's. Yeah, that means I lived and I learned. Now I got some money.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Just Champagne, back today with another Caps and Curveballs Thursday. Got the NFL draft going on, got the Knicks playoff games. We got a lot going on, and we still got 20 in the spot as soon as the show starts. That's what we love to see. We appreciate you guys. I hope y'all watching all three of us right now. Us, the draft, the Knicks, everything. We appreciate y'all. We're going to get right into it. Let's go with our first co-host of the night, my guy, Jordan Likes Caps. Jordan.
Yo.
What you got for us today?
Good. Eagles.
Drawn
from Hat Club.
Good draft day hat.
I mean, real simple. Just had to throw something on for the birds.
For sure.
Thank
You're ready for the vibes. Next, coming to the stage, my guy, everyone's big bro.
Yeah. 95 Dorf. You know, I call this the San Jose Sharks. Yankee. I got everything on the screen right now. Knicks draft. I'm excited, y'all.
This is before we introduce our next guest or our next co-host, we got a big pick coming up in the draft. We're gonna keep you guys updated, obviously. You know what we're looking for with Giants fans. We're gonna keep everybody updated what's going on. This pick coming up from the Saints is gonna be a big pick right here. Let's see if Sanders finally comes off the board. But next, we're gonna bring to the stage is our young bull in the building. Let me see. I don't know. I don't see his camera on. If not, we're gonna go to our Philly guy. My guy, Capo 856. Capo.
What's good, everybody? What's good? How we looking, man? Sanders is still available, so man, the hope for you Giants fans is it's still alive and well. Still alive
for now.
Popped out. Good job by myself. You know what I'm saying? In Society. If you don't know, now you know. Dropping tomorrow. And if you did good, you already paid your invoice. So shout out to the team.
That's pinky right there.
Good pinky.
Good pinky.
Bring back that logo. Stop playing with them.
You feel me?
Stop playing with him. Okay. Next, coming to the stage, our last co-host of tonight. I'm gonna bring up to the stage our young bull, Fitted Detailing.
Man, what's going on?
Malvin.
You already know, man. We got that green. You feel me? Go bird. Yeah,
Go
we got
birds
that-
is crazy.
Go Birds.
I don't
we got
understand.
that FNF, you feel me? Angel.
Okay.
Another one. Another Boston. I like to see it.
SL 99 OG baddie. And then good green.
Okay. Before we bring up our special guest of the evening, I'm gonna go ahead and show off what I got on the Manta. So I realized when I was picking out my hat today, I was like, damn, this is a perfect hat to go with the Knicks playoff game. And I went back and looked, did I ever wear this on the podcast? Funny enough, I wore it, but I wasn't on the show that day. I had popped in from like the vet or something like that. I was in the vet with my mom, I think, and I had the hat on. So I finally wanted to wear it on the podcast. Shout out to my boy Brooklyn Body. This is a New York Knicks hat. With the Mets though. I'm not a Knicks fan, but you guys know I support the Knicks. You know,
He's a Knicks fan on the low.
On the low, I do support the Knicks because why not? Why not be down with the New York? You know what I'm saying? Knicks fans are crazy, and I enjoy passion for the sport. You know what I'm saying?
And he just really likes those colors.
I do. All those things he's saying is true. You know what I'm saying? Julian is my best friend. He's a Knicks fan, so sometimes I don't always want to go against him. We already got the Met Yankee rivalry. I feel like
that's enough.
Knicks, we could both root for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, but who wouldn't you root for if you don't root for the Knicks?
His favorite team is Bulls.
Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan.
Oh yeah, I do.
But I didn't grow up in that 80s, 90s era where they're rivals.
Your dad and your uncle were huge Bulls fans, and it stems from that. So I think that's a family thing right there.
Definitely family thing. That's the only non-New York team that I actually root for,
which is kind of crazy because they're heavy New York guys.
Yeah, it is.
Heavy.
It is crazy.
I think they were just huge Jordan fans. Isn't that
right? I think we had an uncle, like a great uncle or something that lived in Chicago or something like that. Something along those lines. But
interesting.
Anyways, you guys already know this show is not about us today. We got very, very special guests in the building. One has been on the show with us already, and then one hasn't. So I'm gonna bring up the one who's been on the show with us already, and then I'll let him introduce his partner in crime. So first, let me bring to the stage our guy, PlaybyPlayRay. Ray.
What's the word?
What's the word, man? What you got on the month out today?
Oh, we got something special on today. I got it on the Green Pastures, brought to you by Birdines. It's part of the Brooklyn to Chicago pack between me and my brother Pagan, and it's coming out tomorrow online. Make sure y'all ready.
Word. Well, you already said the name. You can go ahead and introduce him, and we could bring him to the stage.
Well, man, without no further ado, my man Timberland, aka Chef Pagan, in the building.
There we go. What's good, Ant?
What's going on?
What you got on the month out today?
Tomorrow, Birdines.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of is that brown or is that black?
It's black.
I'm a big fan of the red and black, red and brown. I love it.
It's done a lot, but this is the Brooklyn Rose.
I like that.
I've stated on the show how I really don't love that Brooklyn B, but I think that the colors used on it,
it's clean.
It's very clean. It looks very clean.
I like that. And the side patch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can we see the side patch again?
It's different.
Nobody knows this is actually a Chicago Cubs side patch.
Let's see it.
1947.
Oh, but it's an all-star game, so it gets the pass. It gets the pass.
No, that gets the pass. It gets the pass.
It gets the pass, but it's the Chicago. It's the Chicago Cubs.
I like that patch. I like that patch. I wish Kenneth was here.
Facts.
Kenneth, if you're in the comments, let us know what you think of that side patch.
Kenneth is our Chicago guy, so he's real familiar with the Birdines.
I love that. I love that.
Soul?
Gentleman Soul.
Gentleman Soul.
Exactly. Hey, listen.
That's a clean one.
Listen, man. Y'all know what we do here every single week, man. Caps and curveballs Thursday. I want to switch it. I want that format right there. Yeah, see what we got. Special guest. This is who we rolling with today. Huge shout out to the rest of the team. You already know. Vanessa, she's still doing Sundays. So, you know, if you guys miss her, tune in on Sundays. We got the realist who had a work event today. I think this might be like the first episode.
Second.
Second. I want to say, so in 88 episodes, realist
Jordan's beating him right now. Jordan's only missed. Oh no, they're tied now. They're tied again.
Yeah, so
because Jordan's probably only missed 2.
I'm about to say, and really didn't want to. He really did not want to miss. Like, trust me, he did not want to miss. He had a work situation. You know, obviously we all got a real life job, so he had a work situation. Shout out to him. He's doing great things. And then
he'll be on soon.
And then y'all already know. So will be joining us today. It looks like. So I think that the Chicago crown made him come out of hiding. You know what I'm saying?
He said he's wearing the crown now.
Oh, okay. Look at that. All right. Without further ado, how we going? We appreciate that. Everybody in the building early, man. Let me give a couple shots. Pip on the brim. FOE. You seen his hat. Y'all already know the vibes. Adrian. Come on, man. Knuckleheads. We in here, bro. We love it. M-Dot. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate the love, man. Y'all already know the vibes. We got all these things happening, and y'all still tuning into us. It's an absolute pleasure. We love you guys so much. We appreciate it. Let's get right into it. Jordan, we're going to go Instagram first?
Yeah, I got the Instagram ready.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's get right into these hats this week. Again, if you guys don't know what's going on here, every single week we do hats of the week now. It is submitted by not only us, our special guests, and then also if any people who watch want to submit hats to us that we should consider for hat of the week, just go ahead and submit those hats to us. We vote on it in our group chat. We take the top 8 or we take the top 4 out of those votes and we put them on the Instagram poll. And then everybody who's on the Instagram gets to vote for those top 4 hats. And then the winner of that gets put up for hat of the month, so on and so forth. So let's lock in.
And we've listened to the feedback. There was a week where we kept only 8 and we took away some votes and some hats missed it. And we got some feedback saying that those hats should have been in there. So there's no more. Every single person on this panel, every single person part of the CNC team will be submitting a hat, whether they're on the show or not. So if it's 10, 12 hats, we're going to submit all of them. You'll see them on our post. We post them. We post all the crowns that we submitted for hat of the week, and the top 4 make it. That's it. So we won't be doing that anymore where we just keep only a certain amount. Everybody will be submitting the crown. Simple as that.
Word. Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys. First of all, who's the imposter in the comments?
There's an imposter?
What is this?
That's your dad.
Oh, why he got my name?
It's gotta be your dad.
Yo, I'm crying right now. I was like, wait,
that's gotta be your dad.
Hey, JB Urban Plus, we appreciate you. Pagan, I think that's your guy. About to say he gave you a shout out in the comments on Instagram. We're on Instagram live with it too today, so you guys can catch us on both Instagram and YouTube. If you're on Instagram, please subscribe to the YouTube. Vice versa, if you're on YouTube, please go follow us on Instagram. You guys already know the vibes. Let's get right into it. This is Caps USA. We got some Yankee hats. Jordan, let's talk about it.
Yeah, just wanted to send Caps USA. I saw that they dropped a whole pack of corduroy Yankees. Stable, man. Love Caps USA, so wanted to talk about them.
I do like these corduroy joints. I like this 96 patch. The hats are cool. I like this patch right here. This is I've seen this patch on some before. I like all these patches,
hat,
man.
Right? You talking about the hat on the hat?
Yeah, those are clean.
Yeah.
I mean,
the green corduroys is cool. I like that.
I was gonna say that's my personal pick. The green corduroy looks real slick.
Yeah, I like this. It would have to be this one. This World Series patch I have on the Caps USA, the Yankee hat, the Japan joint with the Japan script. That one is fire. What y'all thinking about these?
I love that hat. The first one with the red, white, and blue gold hat.
This one, huh?
Yeah, honestly, that's like a dope everyday hat. And honestly, I don't know why more Yankees collectors or Yankee creators don't make. Man, I like that patch a lot.
Big bro doesn't like that the patch, bro.
That's a good.
I like that one. The hat. Fire.
It makes me want to. It makes me want to enlist in the military right now. Like only
I'm crying.
do for your country what you can do. No, it's a good patch, man. I like it.
That's fire.
The only
I'm not
problem
sure.
I have
Oh,
with
there you
this
go.
drop, you guys can hear me?
Yeah.
The only problem I have with the drop is corduroy, man. I just don't think it's that corduroy season. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
It's kind of
definitely.
it's already getting warm, but you know, shout out to them keeping corduroys alive. I'm not a I love corduroys personally, but just don't think it's a good time for it. But let's talk about this Capitals. This is fire right here.
According to summertime, is crazy.
Hey, and Ray, I wanna know how y'all feel about these the hockey hats, because I've seen a lot of good ones, but I still feel like the collecting of the hockey hats is still not there yet. What are y'all thinking?
I mean, me and Pagan went on a call last night. And we were talking in a group call with somebody else, and what you just said just now is exactly what I said to them. Like, I can't do the hockey hats quite yet. You know, it's just something that I just don't feel they go together, like baseball hats and hockey. And then I don't know if I really want to collect them. But at the same time, there's some great logos. There's some great side patches that people are using, and it makes the hat look great. You know, I'm not saying that the hats are not great. I like the way this one looks too. But it's just,
this is a football one. I mean, personally, I'm not on the football wave. I've seen a good Giants from Pro Society. You know, Capo has dropped some good Eagles with Pro Society. And like Capo just said, this Washington one is clean. When it comes down to NHL, NFL, it's really up in the air.
Yeah. Agreed.
Shout out to Manny Too Fresh and Had Dreams on this one. I know yeah.
this is clean though, man.
This is clean.
This gives very vintage vibes.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of cool because it got like the logo. There's a lot with the logos, but they're not clashing. They look good.
Yeah, and these are both from Manny Too Fresh, and he's got a third one here. We got this one too.
Oh, shout out to Manny Too Fresh. He's been going crazy this period. Shout out to Manny.
That's a good Ichiro hat.
All right. Shout out to Ichiro. They retired his number this year, right?
And that's the second Ichiro hat I've seen this week.
Yeah.
Then I think Ty Mathis did one.
That.
I think Seattle retired his number this year.
I think so, yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I like this.
I like this too. We got some more Had Dream stuff here. Got another. We got the Falcons with the real tree. This is a good colorway for the team. It is a good team hat right here. It's a good team hat, but for me, I'm not like blown away by the crown.
I actually really like this crown, and you know, I'm
Captain Cap.
You know, I'm a fan of Real Tree, but I think with this specific hat, the Real Tree don't really work with it, in my opinion. I love the crown. If this was a red top visor, I just don't think the Real Tree works with it. But the hat itself looks great. Like besides that top visor portion, you know what I mean? Like I love the way the Falcons logo, the metallic, it looks great. But that the Real Tree don't really
it's throwing me off. That's what's throwing me off.
It don't make sense to me.
You know what I was
anything. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
When I'm thinking, when I see this hat right here, you know, and we begin at a time where there's a lot of designs, so people really are just trying to push the envelope, and sometimes you're going to see certain situations where you probably think it's too much. The combination looks clean, but you know, I can see where you're saying that maybe you could have left the Real Tree off this.
I would say that actually the Real Tree, if anything, this is one of the teams that the Real Tree makes a lot of sense. Atlanta is the South, you know, they wear a lot of Real Tree down there. So I could see this might not be like maybe
a good point,
a more urban demographic, but you might get some of them country bulls that really like
it. Nah. I was about to say I don't think and you know, let me clarify my statement. I don't think it's a bad hat, is what I'm trying to say. I personally like me, would have loved the hat without the rotary. Is what I was trying to say. Because like I said, every other aspect of the hat I actually really like, and you know, I'm not a Falcon fan in any sense of it, but it's a really good looking hat to me. I just don't like the way the rotary combos with the black and red. But like you guys said, this definitely could be a hat for, you know, Atlanta fans or, you know, that demographic of people, which is fine. Like, you know,
shout out to Had Dreams and
that was Captain Cap.
Yeah. He had hat of the week he was one of the hat of the weeks last week.
Yeah,
shout out to him.
Shout out to him for taking that chance with that rotary too.
What do we got here? Minnesota Wild.
Promage America.
Oh, this is different.
I like this logo.
Do you?
I don't know why.
The front logo, front logo is cool.
And it's an NHL draft patch, which is cool.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those really.
Nope.
I mean, for me, it's just the fact that Wild logo that we've been seeing lately, that one just goes so crazy that this one is underwhelming. It's not that it's a bad hat, but I just that one that we've been seeing with the big cap, that one's just so like dope. This one's just like it leaves me wishing they did that.
Yeah. It's cool. I like this draft patch right here.
That is cool.
Have we ever talked about I don't think we've ever talked about these guys right here.
We talked about Promage America.
Promage, yeah. I'm guessing the designers right here.
They've done stuff for them before.
I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love this hat. I love it.
That's a big statement.
I don't know. For me, I think I'm a fan. I'm a fan of like these circle logos with the team in it.
I do like that too.
I think I'm starting to just really like that. I'll have a couple hats like that, and I think it always catches my eye, and I could see me buying a hat like this for sure. Like if I was, you know, I slowed down the collecting the last couple months. If I was still in my collecting mode, this will come home. For sure.
I was gonna say, you loving it? That's
yeah. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot.
And listen, I like this hat too. It's clean.
I haven't seen a hockey like this.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a hockey hat like this, and so that's why I like.
It looks like realistically, it looks like MLB.
That's what I'm saying. This looks real MLB.
You can't really tell.
This logo's great to me.
I'd rather that logo than the huge logo.
What you said, Capo?
No, I was just gonna say, I really want to hear how we moving all these hats to Guam.
I don't even know, bro.
That's an important question.
Shipping container.
So
you need a video for that.
Yeah, you say you don't like the big logo. That's the first time I heard that. That's how come?
Like literally the whole hat.
It's too damn big.
This right there is perfect.
Yeah. I got you. I think I like the details that you can see when in the logo, but I see your point where it's pretty large on the front of the crown. Exclusive fitteds, man. I'm not a big fan of this Washington Capitals logo.
Nah,
they don't have a regular logo.
Not when it's colored like that.
Yeah, that was I don't know if they have a different logo. Do the Capitals? Don't they have an older logo?
That is the old one.
They got the eagle joint.
The bird. Yeah, they got the
I'm
bird.
about to say the
right?
bird. Yeah,
Screaming Eagle.
Yeah.
The one we just talked about earlier was a different script. It was the newer one.
Okay. Those are cool. I like those.
That's the solid Blackhawks. We got this one a couple of times, but Billy just posted these pics.
I think they went crazy with this photo shoot.
Twins is gas.
I was, I like the hat, but I said I'm mismatched side patch stuff, things like that. I always don't necessarily love. But when I seen the photo shoot for this one, I was like, you know what? It made me like the hat a little bit more.
Was there two, Jordan?
Yeah, Billy he didn't post any he
didn't post.
But we
Detroit.
Oh, okay.
But he does have the DPM pics are up. That Detroit we've been showing.
Okay. My bad. All right, let's get back to the.
This is it for Instagram.
Capo, you sent something for IG too?
Did I send? I didn't send anything for IG.
Oh.
I mean, I can. Who sent it to Jordan? Jordan already have. You already have my hat, right, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On yep.
What y'all thinking about this?
The tonal.
Sneaky two-tone?
You know what? I mean, it's pretty clean because I know a lot of
Totally.
people complain about the too many Travis hooks. This is a Travis hook, right?
Most definitely.
But I like this one different because at least it's kind of like they didn't just do brown and black or green and you know what I'm saying, the olive and black. They went with that, and then I like how the side patch actually kind of looks like it says cactus. You know,
I like the browns.
but like it's nicknamed Cacti Park, so it's like Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prosody. Shout out to Minnie for Mayor. They in the Instagram. Appreciate you guys. But for this hat in particular, I just wanted to say I don't love. You know, it's funny, Capo. Me and you are like on the opposite pages today. Because everything I feel like that you like, oh, I don't really like. I'm like, yeah, I like it, and then vice versa. This for me, it's not all that.
No,
I don't know. I don't know if it's the color combo. I don't know if it's the logo patch combo. It's just something about it. I'm not really actually, I do like the front logo, so maybe it's the side patch. Just something about it. It's not really standing out to me too much.
The dark velvet cactus.
That thing is clean, man. You know what? Maybe I'm just brainwashed because they were playing Fiend for the past 3 days on WrestleMania, and all I heard was Fiend. So it's just like
shout out to WrestleMania.
Yo, man, it's so much fun.
Facts. It's always funny to see like, you know, everybody come back out and be like wrestling. Not saying it in a bad way, but like everybody like kind of relive that. Like when WrestleMania comes around, you get all those wrestling fans out again. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. Oh,
sorry.
Is that it for the IG?
I was just checking what Capo was sent, but it was just a tag.
Do we have?
It's all you, Justin.
Do we have?
Oh, I sent it to Jordan. I didn't send. You send it to you.
The CNC page.
I'm tripping.
Jordan, do we have? Hold on. Actually, I'll just look real fast. Do we have home game on the slides?
Home game on the slides? No.
Let me show home game because
so.
this is contender for my contender for hat of the week.
Is it the? All right, I was about to set a home game.
I got it, Jess. I'm already here.
Yeah, this is my contender for hat of the week. I seen this earlier this week, and I saw I think this might be the first basketball hat on our hat of the week.
The first one?
I'm not sure. I think you.
No.
Yeah. That joint goes crazy, bro.
No, we had that Lakers. Remember?
Oh, we did have the Lakers. You're right. I forgot about. Wait, was it actual Lakers? Oh yeah, the Ramoso, right? Ramosos. I think that's the guy. Yeah, this Knicks is clean as hell, bro. Clean as hell.
And
Jesus didn't need to put that picture in there, but
no, I
saw the picture too, and I was like,
I was
off the dome.
I was hoping he was gonna have a video, like the next swipe was gonna be the video, and he was gonna be like
standing on something. Yo, listen, for like
they got the watch party too.
For a typical like basketball colorway, original colorway, they did some things with the metallics that just really made this hat just really look good.
Yeah, because this is their third one, right?
This is the third Knicks that they dropped, and all of them have been fire, but this one right here really stands out to me a lot. I don't know what it is. It could be the icy metallic, you know, the blue metallic icy Knicks. I don't know, just a good looking hat, very clean, and I think it takes a certain skill to take like an original colorway of a team and make it still look like a hat that like even Knicks fans can, or even people who aren't Knicks fans can wear or enjoy. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. Fire hat dropping a home game.
The is USA Cap King on here, Jordan?
No, I was gonna
on the slides.
I meant to send that for IG actually.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
That Knicks.
I got. Okay, Capo.
No, I was gonna say before we leave that Knicks, the one thing I wanted to say about I love about it is that that all three, like we said, it's the third one, but they, for me, when designing, especially for like teams like that, like are so iconic, sometimes I love it's like people like go off that Virgil for the Off-White when he'd be like part of creating is like you don't have to change things drastically, but you could go ahead and do just enough to make it your own, but like still have it so it's like, and I feel like they did that with all three of those Knicks hats. Like they kept the colorway for the most part, but subtle little changes, and then like you said, the way they used the metallics on it, I felt like each one was just perfect. So, and this one might be the best out of all three.
Yeah, I agree. I think it might be the best one out of all three.
I DM'd us.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm glad I'm not live. Jeez Louise.
That was.
Did you see that, bro? What the fuck? Who's liking stuff on our For You page,
I'm crying
man?
right now. Malvin's on our For You page.
Malvin, what's going on, bro?
What's talking about?
Who's in this?
Crazy.
Yo, diabolical, bro. What? Oh man, the
I'm
Giants
glad that wasn't live. I'm sorry.
Yo,
y'all.
y'all low.
Oh, did anyone of y'all see that in the backstage or no?
No, I didn't even see, bro. But
Oh man, thank God.
I was too busy seeing how the Giants just traded up for offensive linemen.
Imagine. I'll cry real tears.
We got five.
Now, shout out my guy, the man, 215 shooter, 215 shooter, Jerome. This drone right here, both the Phillies he previewed, and even the Mets are a must. Out of a 5-pack, bro.
So good, dude. The old colorway.
Yo, I like how he got the throwback and he got the, you know what I'm saying, in the modern John. Like this whole pack is ridiculous, honestly.
Ant, what's your team, Ant?
Yankees. Let's go. Let's go.
I collect all New York though.
Okay.
Oh, you collect Mets. Okay.
That's
I
good.
collect Yankees, I collect Mets, I collect Brooklyn, and I collect
Brooklyn.
Okay.
I gotta give that to you, man. I really wanted this crown. I'm just not a huge fan of the
nice 99 patch.
The logo on the front. I'm still contemplating pulling that trigger. You know, it's 215, it's my guy. But I do like this crown a lot. I love the 99 patch, the sneaky two-tone, because that's sneaky two-tone. Am I tripping?
Yep.
That's sneaky.
Looks like it.
Looks like it because a couple of the other hats are sneaky two-tone.
He said the color too on the thing.
Oh, my bad. I missed it. This Dodgers is nice too.
Well, he said he was given the task of doing team colors. So similar to what we just showed with home game, you know, doing a team color hat.
It's hard.
Making it look good still. You know, it's a skill. It's definitely a skill.
I don't think it's that hard though.
No?
Ray, no.
Talk about it.
Well, I mean, look, man, the hat is set up for you already. The colors are set up for you. And so like Jesus and AMS did with that Knicks hat. You know, you just want to take those team colors and bring it to life today. And sometimes it's a cleaner look if you do it right. So when you look at these hats right here, man,
you gotta remember you making it.
He's hitting those team colors, boy.
Yeah, you're making it wearable. You make it it's just more easy. Mind you, it's not easy, but it's like when you know you already put your mindset to it, it becomes easier as it goes. So like this is it's so easy, and you just place it. Every Met fan gonna get it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a clean one.
Yeah, that Mets is.
I like how you guys explain that. You know, guys. If you guys in the comments and obviously you guys have seen Ray on here. If you haven't, and you don't know who Ant and PlaybyPlayRay is or are. They've created a lot of crowns. How many crowns you guys have combined, would you say?
I'm gonna take an answer to that one. I lost count a long time ago.
I don't even know no more.
Oh, would you say it's over 100 plus?
Nah, less than that.
It's probably, I would say, anywhere between 75 to 90. It could
Yeah.
be
So
No,
and
no,
I
no,
say
no.
I say that I bring it up, not them. I bring it up just to say that, you know, when they give their knowledge on hats and when they say no, it's not hard to and they explain why it's something that if you want to design a crown, if it's something that is on your mind to, you know, listen to what they got to say, because they're spitting some game here that can go far. So
if you're
appreciate
not
y'all sharing that.
if you're noticing, you know, the simplicity of some of these hats that we're seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're seeing, what's going to start happening is that people are going to start taking back away from the hats and start really cleaning them up a little bit. I think, you know, what's been happening with designs, you know, people are always trying to outdo the next design. And what happens, you keep piling on top of the hat, and now you just got all this different stuff going on. What you're seeing now is, you know, people pulling back from it and letting the hat do the talking. And it makes that, from that sense, it makes it easier to do. When you start chasing the design a little bit, it can get away from you.
Yeah.
I know I've been down that road, you know, trial and error. And what I've known recently from what I've been doing lately is, you know, pulling a little bit back from the design and just adding what it needs at in the right places. So
I like that.
I like these hats that 215 did. He did exactly that in all three of those hats.
Yeah. Shout out to 215 USA Cap King, 505 crowns available. Follow 215 because I think he has like a channel too, for EA. So if you want to join that as well, you can get your hands on it. I'm probably gonna go for that Yankee, on the release date. I like doing that sometimes. I like, instead of going EA route, sometimes I like to put myself in a place. I say it all the time. I just, let's see if we can get the crown the normal way. We're not doing that for Hat Club anymore, though. We'll keep. I'm done.
We're not
I'm
taking
done.
the chance to Hat Club no more.
Capo, stop laughing, Capo.
In fact, we bought in Hat Club now. Fuck that. I'm buying servers and proxies.
Actually, we're gonna start buying and we're gonna start reselling because it's honestly, it's not fun. I'm pissed off, man. I'm still pissed off. All right, y'all. My bad.
I feel
All right,
I feel what y'all are saying though about not sometimes
well,
not
the
wanting to
app,
ask for the
the
invoice.
app was
Sometimes
trash. I noticed that the Safari worked way better than the app.
you went through the app.
It was.
He went through the worst possible method of getting the hat.
Stop
for the detailing, please explain to them what we did. Explain to them how much of a fool we made ourselves.
No, well, let me tell you because this is I need to ask you guys all this because this is my experience as a person who actually got what they wanted on the drop.
Oh yeah,
I feel like y'all started talking in the chat.
Rub it in, you know.
No, I'm just saying. I felt like y'all started typing in the chat a little too fast for my liking. If you were you on the site a minute or two beforehand? No, well, I know you weren't because you were on the app, so I know why you didn't.
No, yeah, I was on the app. That thing didn't even allow me to put anything in the carts. When I went to Safari, that I saw everything, I was like, oh yeah, half, and then it kept going out the cart. It was a terrible experience.
3 minutes into the drop, the app still didn't have the hats on the app yet.
215 said the app always hit for him. That's crazy. That joint didn't even refresh on the app.
I only downloaded the app to get the points, but I always go through the site.
I deleted the app.
I go through the site and I hit shop pay and we out of there, baby. In and out. Pause.
All right. Well, there's no pause there. That's normal.
Shaky.
No, he said no.
He said shaky. Ray said shaky.
Yeah, you know, it could have been questionable, so I had to, you know.
Rather be safe than sorry.
Being from Brooklyn, man, everything is on the table, man. Like, I don't know about that.
I'd have been around too many people where you just say something normal, they'd be like, oh, but dog, I'd be like, on that, I want a peanut butter sandwich. Like
Pagan tells me all the time, Ray, that's not pause, Ray. That's not pause. You don't have to say pause after everything. It's like I'm just in case.
Just in case.
I
don't play
the video I posted today for showing those Mets hats, and it's so second nature now. It's sickening. I said pause in the video. It didn't even peep until after I like uploaded and I was like,
it was so normal for you. It was so in your dialect that you were like, nah.
Dude, that was actually funny. I did notice that. All right, Just is gonna do the rest of the slides here. I was doing IG because I was in control of the IG, but
yeah.
It's on you, Just.
Let's get right into it, Jordan. Let's see what we got. Slide one.
Let's do it. I
606
sent
rings.
these to the chat because these was crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy good or crazy bad?
Speak on it, Jordan.
Great. Ooh.
I love these.
I mean, crazy.
You love these, Marvin?
Jordan, no. Whoa, sorry.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking you guys. I'm asking an honest question. Like, y'all love these or y'all hate them? Because I'm not understanding the reaction that's happening right now.
I don't even know.
Nah, speak on it.
Jordan like these.
I don't like the cut, but the White Sox. The White Sox is kind of banging. I don't know the Cubs, like maybe just like the red.
Wow, I swore in the group chat y'all like these.
Yeah, this is not the same energy you came when you sent these, bro.
Oh, yo, this is crazy. The energy is totally changed. Oh, okay.
He said, "Oh wow."
No,
I like the Wrigley Field one.
All right,
I'm not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the. You guys know I'm not a fan of that white. You know I need an all tonal crown at least, but I'm not mad at this. I like this.
I want to hear and Ray.
Hey, I want to ask.
Everybody got real quiet when you said that.
So
I need to hear and Ray before I respond.
Just gave me the most like silent treatment ever, bro.
I want to know where, like, how you're wearing this. I can see it for a collector's piece. Like for me as a Cubs collector, I can see why I would pick it up, of course, But
it's
I
a
just
good
don't
Christmas
know.
crown.
Yes, so that's one day.
Ant, what you got? Come on, Ant.
Oh man.
What are the
I
comments
don't want to
saying?
say nothing bad. If I have a choice, I'm gonna go with the White Sox. I mean, sorry, not the White Sox, the Cubs.
That's how I felt.
The logo just threw me off. But shout out to 606. I got something coming with them too.
This pack is crazy on every.
Hey, I like that side patch though.
I guess you didn't go too crazy for it when you said it in the chat, Jordan. You just said
he had to go back and look at the text.
He went back to the chat. He went back to
he
the
was
chat.
I thought he was popping it for this. Like,
Me too. I thought so too.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
I read it wrong.
I mean, Hediel might have texted back and said something, but
I show so much love to 606 because 606 makes a lot of good hats. So I can say this. I feel like without getting hate from them, these are the worst hats I've ever seen 606 drop.
Whoa.
I really feel that way. Tough. Like this hat.
You see how they had the frame?
This hat,
you see this shit?
This hat right here is not good, bro. This is not a good hat right here. And listen, we love 606. You could go back. I don't think we've ever said anything bad about 606 drop. This hat right here.
They tried to frame me, chat.
It's just not a good hat, y'all. It's just not. Listen, listen. We talk about. Are we gonna tell the truth and not be biased? And I get it. People dropping hats with them. You know what I'm saying? We love 606. We always showed up the 606. That Comiskey hat. That Wrigley hat. Next slide, please.
Listen. I like White Sox hats, but that's not one for me.
These listen, they make so much good Chicago. Listen, and it comes out of love. Me saying that comes out of love because they.
I gotta put the banner up.
They make such good Chicago hats that for me personally. Looking at this is kind of a letdown from what I expect from 606. And that's why I say that. So it comes out of a place of expecting so much from them.
I actually have a Mets coming out with them.
Yeah.
Shout out to 606 with them. And I'm going to buy it. That's how much I fuck with 606 because the Mets. But I'm just saying, these hats right here, it just is a letdown for me, man. It's a letdown from 606.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's not one of their best hats they've done. But
hey, the more I look at that Cubs, I mean, let's
look at it again. Let's look at it again.
I added to my collection. I still feel it's a hard wear, but I definitely added to the collection though, just to have it.
It's just a patch in the front.
The front,
yeah, the front. It's just
the front side patch. The front side patch looking logo.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it, but again, you know how they say you gotta see it in your hand, or it's like maybe I just gotta see this a little closer.
Capo, you're quiet.
I just never been a fan of the side patches for the front, and I think these are tastefully done. But if there was ever a side patch I wasn't gonna like on the front, it's definitely these stadium logos.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a guy who likes the panels. Like, I love the front panel, being white and the rest of the hat being a different color. Like, I personally like that.
Yeah,
but
and then I don't know. This is maybe it just don't look. And the thing is, the Kaminsky Park one is kind of cool because the details of the park. But I feel like if you went with the white and black like they did, and you have a patch that has details like that, and you were going to enlarge it like they did, you could have missed opportunity. I felt like you could have done something cool with the stadium. You could have done the grass, you could have done the actual colors of the stadium, brick or something. But just to leave it black and white like that kind of feels unfulfilled. It's like a blank canvas. That's what it is. It's almost like the hat isn't done. And then I just don't like the Wrigley Field one.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Shout out 606, man. Shout out 606. I'm sorry, 606. Don't be mad at me. That just wasn't the hat for me this week.
Yeah. You guys have done a lot of good there, though. So we're talking about it from some dirt to some straight heat right here, though.
Calling it dirt is crazy.
Whoa, that's what we all going to say.
Wow. All right.
Demon time. Let's
talk about you see that and then you see this. I mean, come on.
Let's talk about it. This is the second Ichiro hat that we see on the show today.
This one, no,
I like this one. Yo, this might be the one. This might be the one.
Ace Fados. Thank you. Exactly.
I don't have a Compass Seattle yet, so
no.
Yeah, this is mean right here. I'm not gonna lie.
This is going back to what Play-by-Play was talking about earlier with the simplicity of the colors of the crown.
And I think everybody, like, low key, everyone, like, who could really hate Ichiro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like there's some players out there that people hate Ohtani, people hate a lot of legendary players at one point or another, but like, who really hates Ichiro? You know what I mean? Like, this is clean.
Man, this hat is perfect. Goated colorway, goated player. Like, I could see myself. I hope the hat gods don't let this iconic run that I've been on end with me not getting this tie hat on Friday.
Yo,
you better hit up Gentleman Soul.
I have not hit on a tie hat ever.
Yeah, I better hit Soul up. That's all I gotta say.
Soul, are you still listening? If you are, help.
Soul, help him. Help him.
Me. 3/8 me.
Yeah, put me on. Yeah, 3/8 me too.
Facts.
Wait. Oh, we're gonna get to other.
Yeah. We separate.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, shout out to Melvin.
Another Saturday drop.
Yeah, I just saw these the other
Yeah,
day.
big shout out to Melvin.
Yo, these are clean. These are clean hats. Can we talk about the White Sox though?
Which one?
The one that's like outline. Like, is it flat? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it flat?
So, Josh.
I can't tell.
Do they have it on their IG? Because I don't even.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they got video though.
Oh, I see it.
You gonna pull it up?
La vida.
Yeah, this thing doesn't let me add to the stage.
Yeah, it's like a flat embroidery. It's not like
it's flat. It's the 3 layers is flat.
Oh, dang!
I've never seen a White Sox like this.
That's different.
I'm not a huge fan of the There's too much gold on this front logo.
No, you don't like the gold on gold.
I don't know.
Disagree.
Well, I say gold is hard to.
I love gold.
Gold.
I just feel like there's no separation.
I get it. I get that.
No, it does make sense.
This is mean right here.
I like the blue color.
I like this one. This one I really like. You say you like the blue?
Do they have a slide of the side patch?
No, this is all they have right
That's
now.
all they get. Hey, I would have liked to look at that blue Cub side patch, how they did the 1990.
And
is it all metallic in there? Is there a little bit of copper in that? There is like it looks like there's some break in there.
No, it's all gold.
You know, it's
And
crazy.
gold, red, and blue and white.
That was a super clean zoom in.
Facts.
Yeah, that was.
Excellent job.
I gotta be careful when I zoom out, man. Let's go over here, man.
Explore page again.
This dude for the details. Stay off the explore page, all right?
What page?
For me.
Welcome to Captain Curveball Spice Channel. Guys, it's crazy, man.
We always pick the young dudes, pick on for the detail. I gotta stop picking on him. He's gonna kick my ass one day.
He's just gonna be gone. It's just gonna be.
He's never gonna come back.
Detailer has left the chat.
No. Nah, never that. Never
Not
that.
leaving the group chat is crazy. Whole lot of heat for one store to drop in 1 week.
Man, Pro Society's
Gosh,
so
what
many
the
crowns.
Hell yeah! What the hell, bro?
And that's simplified for real, cause like they be dropping so many ads.
Nah, that's
Yeah. All right, let's get through them then, cause we'll do this one first. Got the. Come on, who's Spanish here that could pronounce it? Come on, man.
Which one?
This one is like this patch is like
this right here.
This patch is perfect, bro.
Wait, show that patch. I hate the Tejas logo, but wow, look at that side patch.
I like this though.
How do you not? This is a perfect hat, bro.
This is like what this is like what Ant said. Like it's just mad big across your forehead.
Yeah, that's too much.
Oh wow, that was that's crazy.
No pause. No pause. Though is what I'm trying to say.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yo,
I'm
man,
off
that's
this,
a flag on the play, man. There's a flag on the play for that, man. That was bad.
That's cool, boy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. This is not it.
Yeah, the side patch is fire.
Like the side patch. The side patch is
fire.
I don't
This
know
joint-
with Houston's, but this
crown is crazy.
This right here, bro.
Cinco de Mayo.
So yeah, this is the Mexican price.
Ooh, red bottom. Damn.
This one is nice.
I know the Astro collectors is about to tear this up, bro.
Nah, yeah.
Shout
I
out
know
to
the Mexican hat collectors gonna tear this up.
They're very big, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They do not play around, bro.
Yeah, they do not.
Shout
play,
out to Fitted Down there, Astros. That was crazy.
That's great.
Red bottom.
These are
again.
good. These are good hats.
Good Mexican flag on the batterman.
Yeah, we'll go through them quick, so you guys can comment as you guys see the crowns. We'll go through them quick.
Oh, I like the Los Dodgers.
I called it.
Yeah, I
Los
like
Dodgers
that.
fire.
That's
Different.
fire.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I like that. Oh,
Diamondback.
Oh my gosh.
The blue snake, bro. Pause.
Yeah, that's different. I'm not gonna lie. It's not really cohesive. The front patch and the side. Oof. Damn, that's fire.
I don't know. There's just something about it I like.
Yeah, but I say it's not really the colors aren't really going together, but it's still good.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
There a
That's
hook
nice.
for that one?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Cerveceros.
Even this,
I
man.
hate this. I hate this patch.
Really?
Is that Milwaukee?
Yeah.
No, he actually hates that patch.
That's fire though. I like that front logo though.
Milwaukee?
That's a good color combo.
Yeah, this
color
script
combo.
is nice.
Sneaky two-tone.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh yeah, looks like it.
On
I
the
just-
Milwaukee though.
Just hate the National League American
The
League patch. I hate it.
Cool Grade 11 mix up.
Oh wait,
I kind of
we'll go
like
through
them.
these.
Certain things I like them.
Oh, this is all we got. This is all I got for this one.
Go to the website.
The Detroit was good.
Side?
Detroit was good.
Man,
Come on, Gat, with the Twilight.
this is the one. This is the logo Ann was saying earlier. He don't really.
I'm
like
not gonna lie. That's a good hook.
That's it. That is a good.
Yeah, that's a
hook.
good hook. That's a good hook. Shout out to
Gat, man.
That's a good hook.
Crazy run. Crazy run right now.
Guy's been on fire. Guy's been on fire for sure.
I just like the design in it, and I just like the design. I could see if you could get it shrunken. I see what you're saying. I just like the design in it.
Nah,
Because
bro.
you could do that with some logos where you could do like the large, extra large, or small.
Yeah.
Nah, because if you're looking at the detail within the hat, bro, like within the logo, if you just, I get you saying the logo's huge, but if you're looking at the detail within that logo, it's like, it's perfect, bro. It's a perfect logo.
These are not on the slide. My bad.
Yeah, you gotta scroll down.
I'm not mad at the Gats hat. That hat, I will definitely wear it.
Yo,
This is that LA one. I found something.
when I seen this
is nice.
I knew it had to come home. I'm excited. This hat got me kind of hype. I ain't even gonna lie. And it has nothing to do with who made it. Oh, it's just a great hat, bro. So
I could
Team
agree
colors,
on this
right?
one. I can agree on this one.
yeah, bro, that's a great hat.
Good side.
And
Team colors.
you know,
I like it.
There's two.
That other John, nah, bro.
See this right here, this shit right here.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like it. It's just like this is a nice, simple colorway. Like there's a hat. I walk in a store, I see it on the shelf. I need a black hat. I'm copping. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nice, simple, easy, but it still has a nice metallic on it. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice. I like it.
That's an everyday crown right there.
Wearable hat.
Super wearable.
I don't even care for the.
You said terrible hat.
No, wearable.
Oh, I think. Damn.
I'm not
me and Pagan, we talked about shout out to Day, man. This is clean, man.
I don't even care for the hook.
Tonal. You notice a lot of the tonals are coming back in. This is right here.
I'm not gonna lie, that Tejas side patch though, that shit really, I still think about it. That's the nice side patch.
All right, it's a Braves 2015. I think what's the about?
Fox that finished.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the
21.
This is heat.
Yeah, because it says it's all
It is.
This is off the second album.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Where?
I'm jacking it now.
What is it?
What album?
Off his second album, the pink with the pink cover.
Whose second album?
21.
Oh, 21.
Wow.
Talk about it.
He did good. Ooh, that Bryce Harper pink refractor.
He's talking about himself. He did good. He said he did good when that shit.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? When I came in the game, this was the most popular Philly script, bro. You know, that was actually that with a 96 was like for every Philly collector, that was the combo you wanted. All the hype hats for Phillies, they were that. So
rest in peace.
Yeah, man, rest in peace, because I feel like people haven't been doing it, bro. You know, so and then it's crazy because metallics weren't big back then. Now metallics are it, bro. We haven't really seen the big Philly script iced out like that, and obviously I had to switch it up and put my patch on it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, the Bryce Harper pink refractors, first of the series. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely going to be running that one up, man.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Fun fact: my first ever hat mock-up was the Phillies with this logo.
Man,
not the side patch because it didn't exist back then, but this logo.
And you know, some people don't like the big. They say that it's an islet eater, but I don't know. Something about the big Philly script, man. It iconic to me, bro. Swooshing ball.
Love it.
Fire. That's a good. It's a
shout out to Capo.
It's still fuck Philly, but that's a good hat right there.
Goodness.
That's a good hat. That's a really good hat though.
See, it's this album.
Oh yes.
I was gonna say it's like the background of the.
No, the Braves. Yes.
Yeah. No. Now the Braves is actually
the Braves.
I might want the Braves now.
Knuckleheads. The truth is that I thought my first hat opportunity was gonna come with a Philly store. So that's why I designed a couple Phillies. But I'm glad they never dropped because I would have never forgave myself.
Big
all right, man. That's a pro society for you.
Oof, I seen these.
So fresh.
Damn.
We talked about this.
Man, talk about it, because that y'all already know which one it is for me right here.
Damn.
That's crazy hook execution.
I go live.
You talking about Fizz Algebra?
Okay.
I'm talking about Fizz Algebra is the Blackhawks avatar.
That shit is nuts.
I wanted to throw my phone. That shit was so fuego, bro.
I wanted to throw my phone. It's actually crazy with it.
Yo, for real, bro.
I got it right here. Oh no, this is the preview.
Shout out to our guy
one is
Brim
it?
Gooms too.
It wasn't the Avatar one?
No, that was that. Wasn't
Nah,
it
that was.
Let me just send
that
it.
was-
Let me just.
Oh, and it's a pink.
Of course, it's a pinky.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
on, brother.
Fam. If I don't get this hat, I'm cheating on my wife. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, nah, that was crazy. Oh, that was next level. That was next level, Capo.
I thought he was gonna say I'm gonna punch my son or something like that.
There? Oh my god!
I was about to say I'm gonna push my son down.
Break the family up.
Like if my son was first in line for this, I'm pushing him down. And I'm
I'm telling you right now, we do not. That was not us.
Capo, I really hope your like wife doesn't watch the show because that's
you about to get a chocolate to the back of your head.
Will y'all be my wife?
Bluetooth
chocolate. My wife next month. Y'all get. Nothing we say is ever serious. We are the most unserious people in the world.
This is a good feeling too.
That's dope. That's dope. That's a dope thing to have.
Side Batty King, what do you think about this one, sir?
It's clean. We've been talking about the swirly P.
Yeah.
So
I do like this. This
definitely
Philly
an extra point.
Poppy Caps a lot. If you're watching this episode right now, stop putting flame emojis on Philly hats. We caught you red-handed. Stop putting flame emojis on Philly hats. I don't want to see a flame emoji on another Philly hat. I don't care if Brim Goons is your boy.
He said ever again.
Listen, I love all the Capo's hats. I'm not in any of those comments.
Oh,
I don't know because you know what? We got to talk about it.
Oh,
now,
you're about to pull up receipts. You're about to pull up
Because
receipts.
We got Brooklyn Bodie saying you ain't been checking in, bro. What's going on?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. He called me out. He called me out on Instagram. He called me out.
I was about to say you haven't been in no comments, gang. Like for real.
Yeah, honestly, you have been. You've been on the off the internet life.
Yeah. Low key. And real fast, because we haven't. I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about these? About this like the Avatar hook and stuff like that, like the movie hooks and stuff like that. Do you like them? Do you really care less? You like that? Okay.
No, it's really good.
Okay. Yeah. And then you got the San Francisco is good, the Sharks is good. This is just a solid pack from So Fresh. So shout out to them.
I love that Phillies. Love the Phillies. And what Fizz did with that side patch with that metallic iris, did really good with that side patch. I really like that.
Yeah.
I need it.
I'll be surprised if this don't end up on our list this week for sure.
Clean.
Let's get to the next one.
All right, Knicks fans, you can take a deep breath and
I know. I saw the score. I know.
Sigh of relief.
Jesus Christ, man, panicking.
Oh my gosh! Like, why? Why is this happening?
What's the record right now in the series?
2-1. So we got home court back.
Okay. Yeah.
But Detroit, they're putting up a fight, man. These kids are good.
Don't worry, man. Tobias Harris will blow it for them.
He always does.
As a true Sixers fan,
Tobias Harris is gonna blow it for them. Don't worry, bro. I promise.
Oh man,
he's such a
we'll miss a couple middies.
I mean, we got this from Hat Club. What anything special about these, Jordan?
So hold on, let me get you the exact name, but I know Wilder was
the Baklava, something like that.
So it was Philippine mythology, I believe, would be the term to the right.
Bakunawa. Honestly, seriously, if you guys didn't watch the video that Amil Vibe put with the creator of the crowns, well, I think Wilder Fitteds designed it, and then there's another gentleman that explained them. There's a video on the page that you guys should watch. It's very informative.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right, let's take a look at these crowns.
I was in school, man. I really I wanted the flag one.
Yo, wait. Yo,
thing.
wait. Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt. My son's playing outside right now, right? And this is how you know that this generation is so different. He just came in. He's like, "Daddy, I just heard some scary music outside. I don't know what it is." And he's got the garage door open, and then I hear it, bro. It's an ice cream truck, and he didn't know that.
Oh, I mean that could be
Hey,
scary to kids. Though.
Awareness is top
That could be
tier.
that could be scary to kids.
Fam, we was never gonna be. We knew what that sound was.
Softy is a different type of sound, but when you out here in the suburbs, these ice cream trucks they sound different.
They do, but I would have known. I don't know. I would have been like, sound like an ice cream truck. We about to
Like
make it.
Mr. So your son, you may not know it, but if he hears Mr. Softy, it won't be scary to him. That's how you know. That's how you know.
True.
He's a real one.
He is a real one. So I saw he did a video. Wilder did a video or a reel.
I thought you was gonna say your son did a video. I'm like, what about?
About the Bacchanal, the release, and he was like explaining the story, but he was. I didn't know he speaks Filipino or
Tagali.
Yo, that Detroit caught my eye. I'm not gonna lie. Dang.
Yeah, the whole video speaking it. It was pretty dope.
The Detroit is definitely the one here.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like the Atlanta.
And his wife.
Atlanta's nice.
Yep.
I can't do Atlanta.
I do like this.
Detroit is the one. Detroit is the one.
Hey, I'm happy to see the Detroit, that D with that D side logo is getting good burn right now. Like it's kind of having a moment, right?
Which I don't wait. What's our logo?
The Detroit with the that D logo with that side patch.
Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, it's been it's like the third week in a row we've seen that. It's getting a good little run right now.
Yeah.
I was like Detroit
is good. Detroit is good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hack Club. This is a cool.
Oh, did it sell out?
Yeah. All of it.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I don't even want to go to that website.
Yeah.
Piss me off.
Everybody was going for that Brooklyn first.
All right. Without further ado, guys, I already know we got our special guest of the evening. They got some hats to show off. We already have met Ray, and Ray has been on the show. But still we want to show him love, and it's the first time on the show. So we're gonna get into the hats. After we're gonna let y'all do your thing, talk about these hats, let us know everything about them, and then we're gonna get a little bit more into y'all partnership and a little bit more about you. And then Ray, we want you to chime in. Of course, I know when you can, but let's get into the hats that's coming out tomorrow, right? Tomorrow?
Yep.
Let's get right into it. So you guys already seen them at the beginning of the show. We got a Chicago Cubs and the Brooklyn. So whoever wants to go first, you guys got the stage. Let's hear about it. I'm about to say just to specify, we just want to hear more about the design, the inspo, if there is an inspo, but things like that.
Well, I guess I could speak on that part because the Cubs hat was already a design that I already had done, and I was really going with that '90s feel. Everything was green, red, blue. It was just had that feel to it. So when I was designing this hat, that's kind of what I wanted to bring to it. And then Pagan jumped in and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna do something too with this," and this is what we did. And it kind of like inverted with each other, with the green and the black, and then the red and the black. But Pagan is the guy that put all the final touches to some of these two hats. So I'll let him speak on it.
Pretty much, the Cubs was first when we first started. Once we got that call back from Burdeen's, he's like, "Yo, I got this Cubs." I'm like, "I bet." So we were supposed to go with Kelly Green. It was like a couple things we did, and we try to do. We first started with the dark green, and once he said, "Let's go '90s vibes," I'm like, "I bet." Put it all together, and then literally came back. He was like, "Yo, we got a second hat." I'm like, "All right, I'll throw a Brooklyn in." We always wanted to do a Brooklyn in Chicago.
I was gonna ask because you guys did before. It was the C with the Cub, and then it was the Brooklyn. So I was gonna ask if this was like, you feel me? Was this planned or like it was just you guys had the ball roll and then you guys had got a
Well,
second
it was
hat?
kind of like that. Yeah,
The Cubs
it was.
was playing first, and then once we came to it, I said, "Yo, it's best time we do a Brooklyn to Chicago now." So that's when it came about. He already had dropped a Cubs with that same side patch and with the same logo, and then we're like, you know what? Let's. So we like reverted one of his black and brown Cubs, put that on here, team color the side patch, and just 90s vibes with the colors. And then that's what spinned off with this hat.
Quiet.
Billy, shout out to Billy. We did talk about your hats, man. So go ahead and check that out. Now we liked your hats, man. You already know the Twins is fire. He said Def Cubs of the year so far. That came from Billy. So that's a huge shout out.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a crazy week. I've been getting a lot of people, you know, talking to me about this hat, and I mean, we had this hat for months.
Yeah.
This hat was months done, and when the opportunity came out, I was like, you know what, I'm going to use this hat now, and we just tweaked it a couple of things, tweaked it, but with that hat, I didn't really want to do too much to it, you know. But I did want to add some contrast to it, you know, and so when you see the two browns in the front, the brown and the bear, you know, I kind of always like to do the bear the way it's supposed to look. So, you know, I did it again here with this bear, but then I didn't want to put the brown nowhere else. I wanted to go back to the team colors. So I went back to the team colors on that one. Didn't really do too much metallic on that either. Just put it in the right places. I left the white around the bear. Didn't know that it was going to look like that once it came out, and it obviously added a little bit more to it. But shout out to all the people that showed us love on this design. Me and Pagan, when we talk about these hats, we go back and forth throughout the evening, and we talk it. But usually we done. You know, we get this hat done and it's over. So, but Pagan said, "Don't change nothing else. Leave this." And I said, "You're right. I'm gonna just leave this and just go with it." So that's how it came out.
So when he says we have hats done like a month in advance or 2 months, look. That's yeah.
You guys plan ahead. I like that. And then when you do plan ahead, I mean, like, I think it's important to speak on that. On why? Why do you guys plan ahead? What's the method or to the madness? You know what I'm saying? When you do that, right? Because everything is a plan in anything, right? Not just hats, anything in life, right? You want to plan ahead, make sure you put yourself in the right position for the future. When you guys, and bringing it to the hats, when you guys plan ahead for the hats, like, what's the ultimate goal? You know what I'm saying? What are the things that you're looking for when you plan ahead to design a crown with a store, specific store, and what you want to get out of it?
Pretty much, like, looking for stores, there's opportunities. So we also try to feed that fan base.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like a Brooklyn store, we would primarily primarily try to bring New York stuff.
Yeah.
If we go into Chicago, we're gonna try to do more Chicago. So if we go, let's just say we go to the Bay, we're gonna try to bring you the Bay stuff. If we go to Philly, we're gonna try to bring you Philly.
Yeah.
So we try to bring a lot of different situations where we want to make sure we fit that home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't want nobody to be like, oh, because we've seen it before. Oh, all they do is make Brooklyn. All they do is make Cubs. That's because
that's the stores that you guys.
That's our strength.
Yeah.
In sometimes, but we also have strength with variety packs, so we can go feed into the West, Midwest. We could do everything. So that's where I literally mock up hats for every team.
Yeah, I saw a lot of mock-ups there between I'm guessing that's between the both of y'all. When you're doing a lot of mock-ups like that, what does the creative process look like? Right?
The creative part. Well,
Let's talk about that. I would love to know y'all creative process, because for me, really quick, and for the rest of the team, right? We all have our different way. Like for the detailing, I'll give you an insight of his creative process. He loves the album covers, and he's gonna come out with a crown and the album cover of his favorite album cover. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like to connect it, to something that connects to me growing up, when I was younger. So what does the creative process look like when you choose a store, Brooklyn, Chicago, Midwest, wherever you at? Like, what does that creative process look like?
yeah, part of it is, we've done hats throughout the years now. I mean, the first one we designed was early 2020. I mean, late 2022. But just to go back to something you said earlier, Pagan has 10,000 mock-ups in his phone. It's crazy. So anything that I'm ever thinking about doing, it's in my inbox in minutes. He already has it already there. So then I get to just do my create the way I wanted to go from there,
Tweak it
and
slightly.
that's it, and it's done for me. And my process with Ant, we've been doing this for so long now.
That's a good I like that. Smart, actually.
He already knows what I'm thinking. I say, yo, this is what I'm thinking here, and then I don't say it. I don't give him too much. I tell you, this is what I'm doing. You know what to do with it, and then next you know, it's there, and I'm like, yep, it is. And then I'll just do find a little tweak into it. But most of the time, Pagan has the template already. He has it, the patch, the theme.
Yeah.
And all I gotta do is just do the colors the way I want it, and he's already one step ahead of me every time. If I have a thought, he's always one step ahead. But a lot of it is Pagan. His knowledge of the patches, the years, what goes with what. He's been doing this for a while, and I think this is part of the reason why we got to this place. Because when I got the opportunity to even design hats, I called Pagan. That was my first phone call. And I said, hey, listen, I need designs today. And it was always my intention to get Pagan through the door because he's actually the real artist here. And so that was always the intention. And so it just turned into, a team. And then so many hats later.
Yeah. So Pagan, I got a question. So you're the artist. Do you design other things outside of hats? Like it just started with the hats. Like what gives Ray the mindset to say, I gotta go with Pagan? You know what I'm saying? In that beginning, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I want to go to Pagan. I'm gonna bring him in. He's someone that's creative. Where did that stem from?
Damn.
I know you weren't prepared for that. I'm sorry.
No, we good. I don't know. Like, that's a tough question, but I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, I know. Me and Pagan know each other before the hats.
Yeah,
way before the hats.
We know each other
for 40 years already.
Like,
so.
I met him. We started playing softball.
Okay.
At night, I met him when I was 19 years old. So that friendship already stemmed. Once he started collecting hats, I started collecting. I was already collecting hats all over the years. And then there was one day I got tired of asking people, hey, can you do this hat for me? Because when the hat god started, years like what? We were like 5, 6. I was in the first one I tried to get in. And I was like, yo, I don't want to be bothering nobody.
Yeah. I feel that.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna do it myself. I told Ray, I was like, listen, I went and bought the template, everything. So it was just me, just like, hey, listen, let's just try to get hats out whenever we can.
I like that. So I know we spoke about this a little bit backstage, where you guys mentioned, you guys weren't even gonna do crowns anymore, and then I know the store, reached out to you guys, but you guys still had to say yes. So why did you say yes, and why did you continue to say, you know what, I want to continue doing crowns? If the thought process was, I'm done creating crowns. I love to hear that, because you guys have created really good crowns, and sometimes I can understand people want to take a break from it, But we are happy to see that you're creating crowns. So what made you say yes?
Well, I mean, I did a lot of Cubs hats, right? And so, you know, I always wanted to say, listen, I wanted to like check some things off the list, you know, and there was one more thing that I really wanted to check off. And I really wanted to do the hat in the Chicago store.
Okay.
And preferably Birdings, you know, not to say that I wouldn't take the opportunity from anyone else, but, you know, Birdings is known as one of the top stores, if not the top store in Chicago. So I really wanted to see this all the way through. So once that opportunity came along, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I think it kind of stemmed from, you know, I was outside, you know, at a hat drop and people were talking to me and it was like, yo, you should have been did a hat with Birdings. And then it led, like, you know what? I did ask though. And so I went back and then once it started happening, I think like, I know the juices kind of like started flowing again a little bit there. And we was like, you know what? Let's give it one more run around the block, so to speak. So once we submitted the Birdings hats, then you know the other opportunities because we started going back out there in the street. It's the feedback started coming back. Now today, after the hats actually dropped, it's even more now, and with the opportunities are actually coming more. And it's the testament to the patience and you know when the opportunity comes, the right opportunity comes, you got to make sure. So that's when we did these designs, we said, yo, we can't miss on this. It has to hit. And so this is part of why, you know, I guess they're saying this is some of our best work. And a lot of it is because we really wanted to make an imprint on this drop.
Yeah.
Would you guys, so I don't know, I don't want to give away too much, but
hold on, I can't hear you.
Yeah, his John's cooked.
My bad. When I was moving now, unplugged the bike. I was gonna ask, do you guys see this actually bring your retirement right here? Is this where you walk away? Or are you like, nah, this reignite the fire?
Nah.
Okay. Did this reignite the fire though for you guys to, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, listen, we just got 3 new submissions this afternoon.
Nice.
You know,
So we work. I don't just do the mock-ups also. You know, I actually reach out to other stores.
Okay.
Hey, you know, and I'm not really big. I don't like to name drop. Like, hey, listen, we worked these stores, and the minute unfortunately, I have to say it, but then I give them a couple little catalogs. Like, hey, this is the hats we've done, and then they be like, come on board. You know, work with us. We're gonna take the first hat. So like we submitted 2 hats about like a week or 2 ago. And then today we got the update. We submitting 3 hats together.
They're like, hey, we need 3 more.
So they were like, hey, but the thing is we were going back and forth with them. So I had asked them, did you guys submit the hat? They were like, nah, we missed the submission week. I'm like, all right, no problem. So I hit Ray on the side, like, yo, see if you could submit something. He showed him 2 hats. We showed him 3 hats. And then one of my hats, I had to retract. I was like, nah, I want to keep throwing this hat out. I want to keep throwing this Met hat out. So I got another Met hat coming also. And then he has 2 more hats coming. So, but if anybody is not in our channel, tap in with our channel. And then
what's the channel? What's the name of the channel?
No Cosign Boys.
No Cosign Boys.
If you go to any one of our bios, we have our bios in the bio. Yes, I have.
I named the slides that as well, Julian.
You heard that. You heard that right, Poppy Capsula. You heard that right.
All right, Papa Capsula. I have 3 Mets coming soon. And because, listen, I'm a Yankee fan. But the funny part is, everybody around me is a Met fan.
It be like that. It be like that.
So what I do, I feed the people. And one of the dudes was like, "Yo, here's my wallet. Bet more Mets."
Yeah, we got lucky with some designs because it's happening much faster now. So we had so many hats ready to go. So we just sending them what we have, and they're picking the ones they want. Honestly, that's what's really happening. So I'm doing my first Seattle. They wanted it, so they're gonna get it, and so they got that. And also got another Cubs out, Cubs called Bad Blood, and you guys gonna the mock-up is in the channel, so you guys can see what we're doing.
Nice.
I like that.
We had a part 2 to the Bad Blood, but that's gonna get pushed to the side. But then we have I'm gonna just call it the Queen City Mets. It's full Queens and it's the City Connect, my version.
I like that. Yo, Poppy Capsula is in the comments.
I got him right there. So
I know. Justin has some words for him. I know Justin's also
Poppy,
excited about
Poppy
something
Capsula,
else.
you're gonna have to go rewind it back. I'm tired of seeing you in Philly hat comments.
We caught you red-handed.
Caught you red-handed.
With a big bell in your hand.
Just like the picture and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A like is okay, but commenting fire is absolutely egregious work.
Yeah, you might as well be putting the bell emoji, man. You might as well pull
literally
crazy, bro.
Next week, we'll see Poppy Capsule with the bells in the comments. You feel me?
Yep. Next week, bells, big bell emojis. Hey, I had a right.
No, facts. You got.
I need to take a shot. Hold on.
No, I'm sorry. He's still on the board, bro. So Ray, I gotta ask, because you're a native to New York, or are you from New York? Because being or you just fell in love with or you had family from Chicago?
I think we kind of touched on this in the first time around, Cat. Right? But I'll do a quick version of it
for the people who you know what I'm saying.
Might be seeing it for the first time. That's a good question.
We've gained a lot of new viewers, you know.
Right. So this is real quick. Me and Pagan are hat collectors. Let's not be twisted here, right? A lot of us, we all started from there.
Yep.
And once I jumped in during that period of time, it was kind of like your thing to collect a particular team. It was just part of it, right?
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to do the Yankees because it was too easy to do. I was like, if I'm going to jump and start doing this, I'm going to do something challenging. So I went either Colorado or Chicago. And I was really buying both of the hats. And then I said, okay, this is too expensive. I can't do this. So I said, you know what? I fell in love with the 1990 patch on the Cubs. And from there, I just started getting those particular patches. And then it just turned to all the Cubs. And now I'm like one of the biggest Cubs collectors.
I think you were the first person I seen with the big photo with all the hat. Like that was like, to me, that when we talk about, you know, big moments in the community, like I remember when people were holding like the collections in their hands of like certain hats. I swear, and I'm not even capping, bro. I think you were like the first person I seen actually do that. And then to do it with the Cubs was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know it was a trend.
And at the time, it was all hat club. So you had that part too. So it was every hat. The majority of the Cubs hats I have are from Hat Club, the great majority of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, now that there's, you know, different designers and, you know, I like to, you know, buy stuff from the actual designers. Yeah. So I'm picking up different Cubs hats and there's Cubs hats that it's still tough to get that I'm still chasing after. So I still have that hat collector in me. That's the fun part. But yeah, the Chicago thing is just something that I just, you know, just challenging myself, doing something different. And I felt like if I was going to really be like in this community, I had to be a little bit different from what everybody else is doing from New York. So I said, let me just do the Cubs.
Right. You know what's crazy? I have 1990 All-Star patch.
That's tough. It just tells me that you wasn't around during a time where there was the hottest patch.
Yeah, bro. It was like during that time, it was like and it's crazy because he said it was the Colorado or the Cubs. It was like when you had that big mountain, the big mountain logo with the man.
I don't know what that.
That was such a crazy time, and I felt like so many of them were coming out, but they were like bro. It was just you had to just be. That was when the community was still in its infancy. So it was like every time we saw something like that, it was like gotta get it, gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's crazy because the Cubs, the 1990, it stood the test of time. There's got to be a convo had about how that patch is held up, because even to this day, like right now, if we see a good Cubs joint with the 99 with the 1990, it's an automatic go, bro. Like I think that I'll say the 96 Phillies, that one's one of those, and maybe the Mets Big 50, and maybe the Yankees 99. Like I feel like those might be the Rushmore of patches, because they've stood the test of time. We've seen them so many times over and over and over. And me personally, I'm not sick of it. I see people still buying it, so clearly the community's not sick of it. But that was a time, Alvin. That was a time.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, so to answer your question, I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Brooklyn.
Taking it too.
Soul's in the building. He's got his Chicago crown. I don't know if you want to show it off really quick to everybody. So, let them know what you got on the mata. He's got the crown we've been talking about. One of the two.
In hand.
That's a clean
In
crown.
hand, of course.
And if you guys don't know, Gentleman Soul is our guy from Chicago.
He got
both of them. He's got both of
That
them.
shit look clean, boy.
We got them both.
So I wanted to get you on here, being a Chicago guy and seeing what Ray has done since you've been a part of the community. You got any questions for him or for Pagan or anything like that? I know I'm just throwing you in here.
Oh no, I appreciate. I'm sorry I got on late. I was screaming at the TV, but
and the Bears still suck.
Exactly. It's a draft night. I'm sorry. It's a rough night here in Chicago. No. I don't have a question. I didn't think of a question, but I hit up Ray as soon as like he showed these hats online. And I was like, I have to have these. Like, I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a Chicagoan. I'll always take a Brooklyn. I always take any Chicago Cubs socks, and I've been waiting. I don't have this logo for the Cubs. I've been waiting for one, and when I saw it, and green crown, as I keep saying, is one of my go-tos. So I want to thank you both for creating these things, and I will be wearing them a lot. And I'm looking forward to what's next from both of you guys.
Nice.
And I think one of my favorite things about you guys is as a duo, as a team, like I think every time I've spoken to each one of you, like separately, you've always made sure to like big up the other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never been like oh yeah, I did this one. Or, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's my shit. You know, it's like always like, oh, that's me and Pagan, or that's me and Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can tell you one thing. Between these two hats, I've told him myself, yeah, this is my crown. Yeah, I love it. But this is the one. This is the one.
It's a great crown. It's really.
I don't care about it's cool. Then when somebody would come around and be like, yo, I don't know which hat to go after. Go get the Cubs. Sell the Cubs out first. And then when you can't get the Cubs,
I see your expression, Ray.
Swing back for the Brooklyn.
He does this all the time, man. And we do it. Listen, we
do it all the time.
We do it all the time with each other, right? And it really came from how it all started, right? Pagan, his hat came first. His hat, the very first hat that we did, it was his design that came out first. And that's where the support came from, because, you know, it was both of our hats in that sense. And then we never changed from there. So although we could say this right now that I designed this Cubs and he designed this Brooklyn, but we both look at this as these are our hats. We don't really look at a separate situation. It's part of us, you know. So like right now, Pagan got a hat coming out with 606, but that's part of us, you know.
Yeah.
And that's for anything. If I got a hat coming out somewhere, it's coming from us. So that's the way we look at it with every design. We don't you know say it's both of us. It's always both.
That time I wore 7.5. I don't even wear that no more.
It's crazy, right? When you go through it all.
No, I'm at 1/4 now. I don't know how.
Hey man, living healthy, man. You're losing some pounds. It's a good thing.
Yeah, you got to.
And you know, I wanted to, you know, before we get too far ahead, I wanted to say this one thing. You know, there's another person that's part of us. You know, shout out to Y2J. That's our brother too, and he has hats coming out. He's had hats come out with us, and you know, we talk all three together as a team. Obviously, you know, me and Pagan have we had like a little head start as far as the designs go because we kind of had to bring Y2J in. But he's part of us too, and he's got some great designs coming out soon. That's our brother, and so it's really three of us because we talk every day with each other about the crowns and what we're doing. And I know it's just me and Pagan here right now today, but shout out to my brother Jay, man. He's part of us too.
Most definitely.
Shout out. So would you guys say like the you up until now, because I think this might be the most successful drop. Do you think that what do you think before this though was like the biggest one? Was it the Real Tree Brooklyn and John where you was a red brim and a blue brim or
yeah?
What's up for you guys?
Or do you think it was maybe the you had the Cubs?
He's got it on.
Yeah, right there. The red, you had the red, and he had the Brooklyn with the blue. I think that one was kind of crazy, right? And Real Tree was
The
kind of
Real Tree was just taking off, and we did the Pagan's hat first came out, and we sold that Brooklyn hat out in a day. Like before the night was over, that hat was gone, and it was way more hats. It was like 76 hats, and
the fact that they
we
didn't
sold
let
them
us
all.
get early access on these hats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We were not allowed to get early access on these hats.
Wow.
So it came about, they were like, hey, we need Real Trees. I already had one, Ray had one, and if you notice, with this Brooklyn and that Chicago, green and gray. The same thing, green and gray. I do that purposely. We try not, I try not to like, when we're mocking up, I try not to have the same UV colors at the same time.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I'll go with the green, you go with the gray. I did that purposely on his hat.
I like that. Y'all getting some extra right now. All right, y'all getting some extra into the design right now.
So I personally use this, and I purposely use that.
I like that. Thanks for sharing that. Because those are some things that you know a lot of people won't. You know, that's like the back pocket. That's like, but I like that.
At that time.
Yeah, I think we had about 120 of these hats, and they sold out online at Brooklyn
sold
Caps.
out less than 20 minutes. I want to say. It was probably less than 10, but less than 20 minutes. And this hat spinned off of one of my closest friends. He's a big Dynasty fan, like really huge. He'll come out. Ray know him. Big girl, grizzly beard, always wearing Real Tree. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna do a hat based on you. And he actually got it offline too. When I did it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna just call it Ducks Dynasty and Flatbush. So yeah.
Right, so right. Pagan already had this hat. He had it in Brooklyn. And so when they told us they want the Real Trees, I just said, all right, well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to do the Chicago version. This time make it too crazy. Just do it. I'm going to do it red. You did blue, all right, I'm going to do red.
Also pay attention to the team colors.
See,
we might have been the only, and I'm not taking credit or nothing. We're probably the only people that actually did team colors on it.
So. And that was another big thing that stood out to me, like, because you guys kind of, I got my start kind of came from the same spot. Like you guys were doing Brooklyn Cap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot of people, you know, they had their feelings about it, and I felt like you guys never wavered from it, and I felt the same way. Like, you know, if you move a certain way and you do things, you know, like the right way, you move the right way, things is gonna be fine. Like, and a good hat is a good hat at the end of the day, regardless of who's putting it out or what else got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I always commended that. And really, that was one of the things when I was like, you know what? I don't care if they over there doing it like that, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they stand up before I knew you guys like that, you know. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna move regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after a while they started buying us, you know, and our particular story, you know, that's another part of it, and we have a core audience of people that always just locked in with us. So we talking about 2 years of a lot of the same people that's still messing with us today, and you know, I guess they buying into us and what we doing, and we appreciate that shit.
One thing as a group, you gotta big up your. If you're gonna be in a group and you with your brothers, you gotta big up your brothers. So like I always say, and we listen, we argue over the phone back and forth. It'd be hilarious. But one thing I say, a win is a win regardless. If he could go and sell 20 hats and I sold 10, I'm fine. I don't care. But the whole thing is, we want to make sure, I'm not gonna say me, like we want to make sure that you like the hat, we want to make sure you get the hat. And that's why we always tell people, you know how there's people that be like, oh, thanks for the support, but don't really mean it. We actually really appreciate it, and we actually really mean it. And like everybody know, we're normal. We could contact you, and you could contact us in the DM, and we will have a full-blown conversation with you. Because that's just how we are.
Yeah. Just, you got anything, Just?
I mean, no, we appreciate y'all. I mean, everything that they're saying is obviously true because that's kind of how we started with talking to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, not even podcast related, really. Just good hats. You know, every so often have a conversation. You know, we talked to Ray, got him on the show, and then now we're here. You know, so many months later. A lot of that is just organic. You know what I mean? It wasn't like oh, these guys are big time creators. Let's reach out to them and try to get them on the show. Nah, it was never like that. And you know, we appreciate that.
Can I add to that really quick, Gus?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Ray, because if you guys remember, well, no, he didn't say that live on the show, but I want to say thank you live here because you know, Ray, I won't say anything that I shouldn't, but outside of work, he's really outside of the hats with his work life. He's really an important guy, and he offers some help to my family, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And I think in the hat community, there's one thing, you know what I'm saying? We love hats, but you offered and extended something outside of that, and you were someone that gave me all the right tools and information I needed to get, you know, my family to the right place. So I appreciate you for that. And I want to say thank you in front of everybody here without saying what it was. So I appreciate you for real. You're a real one for that. And yeah, man, I really
You're welcome, man. I honestly kind of forgot that this happened. You know,
yeah, I know. Some over the phone, 2-3 calls. You sent what you had to send, and that was it, man. And I appreciate that because it was never something that you forgot. You could have held that and been like, yo, this, that, and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You're an honest guy. You're someone that is willing to help people, even if you don't truly know them. So I definitely appreciate that. When you guys say that you guys are normal guys and appreciate the help from others or appreciate the support, you know what I'm saying? You guys truly are. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. And then, you know, that goes a long way. You know, that's why it's not a coincidence. It's not a mistake that you guys are getting opportunities to work with so many stores or drop so many hats and continue to work with more and more stores because, you know, that's the type of energy a lot of these stores need. That's the type of energy our community needs. You know, it's too many times that there's people getting caught up in, you know, drama and unnecessary stuff. But, you know, outside of the hats, a lot of us are normal guys, or at least we should just be normal guys, right? Some people think that the hats make them bigger than what it is. But, you know, we can always appreciate when we have, you know, guys who could come up here and just be one of us and have a show that just flows naturally and feels good. For half of the show, it didn't even feel like y'all was our guests. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all just with us, just chopping it up about hats, and we have a lot of appreciation for that. But if
and I don't
nobody
even talk like that.
Yeah. No, I can tell. That's how I'm like, oh, what's good? Hey, what you thinking about this one? Because I can see, you know what I'm saying.
No, we appreciate
Right
that.
now, I'm very I'm very nonchalant on the side until I get to know everybody, and then I start speaking up. But most of the time, I'm just like,
It took a whole year to get Pagan to talk on the line.
We
Like,
appreciate
I'm like,
you.
yo,
We
Pagan,
appreciate you,
just get on the
Curveball.
live with us, man.
yo,
Just one time.
he would request me on the live, and I would deny it.
And then go back in the comments and sit there. I'm like,
and start trolling him.
Listen, that's love. That's love that you could come on the platform and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand that too. We understand for some people they really just don't care for it or they don't want to do it. So we appreciate that you took the time out tonight to do that. But what's up?
Usually I would have my tail with me. She keeps going back and forth in the other room.
Got you. Yeah. But listen, we appreciate it. If nobody else has any questions, which I don't think we do, let's go ahead and get into our last segment of the night. You guys already know how we like to end the show with tipping our cap. For those who don't know what that is, it's a sport expression for just giving props, right? This could be anything going on in your life. This could be a store. It could be another designer, whatever it is. We're going to go ahead and tip our cap. We always start with our young bull who didn't have much to say today, surprisingly. So now I hope you got a lot to say for us, Malvin.
No, bro, I've been down the whole show, so no.
Not feeling good today. Appreciate you showing up. I tip my crown to that.
Appreciate you. What you got,
man? Tip my crown to the team, man. Like always, man. Shout out to Ray, Pagan, man. Yo, you guys dropping Saturday, right?
No,
Tomorrow, man. I hope you guys have a good drop over at Berdine's. Fire 2-pack, man. Make sure y'all don't do bad. Go over to Berdine's tomorrow. Go pick up yourself a good Brooklyn, good Cubby. Come on, man. Don't do bad.
What word? You guys already know the vibes. Who we gonna go next? So we'll let you go next. We know we joined the show late. We'll let you go next. What you got for us?
All right. Just want to tip my cap to both of you gentlemen. 2-pack. And to the entire team. Just, I had to I'm not on Thursdays regular, but for this 2-pack, I was fighting to get on. I won't tip my cap to the Bears for continuing to make me upset. But to the team and you two, thank you. I'm looking forward to everything else you guys got coming.
They said, "Fuck the Bears."
No, he loves them. He loves them.
I love them. It's the worst relationship I've ever been a part of.
I feel that. My guy, Capo, what you got for us?
Hey, man, tip my hat to real niggas being back in style, man. You know what I'm saying? Love seeing that. Real ones getting on the show, getting some shine, and winning, man. Both hats are absolutely immaculate, man. And just to both of you, man, for being just class acts, man. Appreciate you guys, for real.
Word. We'll go, Ray. What you got for us, Ray?
Wow, man. That's pretty humbling, man, to hear you guys talking. So, first I want to say thank you. I'm gonna tip my hat to first to my brother here, Pagan, man. A lot of this, none of this would have happened if I didn't have him as my partner here in this. So, tip my hat to Pagan. Shout out to my son. His birthday is tomorrow. He turned 18. So,
Happy birthday.
Shout out to my little man. To our families that allow us to do this, because we both are married men, and we take away from our time with our families to do this stuff. And shout out to the family that lets us do what we want to do here with this stuff. And shout out to y'all, man. Tip my hat to you guys for doing something positive in the community and shining light on us and many other people. It gives them confidence. It helps them, get to a next place. Little things like this go a long way for people who is actually inspired to be a hat in the hat community and to design hats or just be in this space. It gives them the confidence to, go out there and keep doing what they love to do. So tip my hat to you guys.
Word. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Pagan, let's go ahead. What you got?
I gotta tip my hat to y'all, everybody. Appreciate all of y'all. Okay, one second. I'll be right there.
There you go. Perfect timing.
There's my daughter here. Appreciate all of y'all guys supporting us. Thank y'all for having us. I gotta tip my hat to my pops. Rest in peace, my pops. He passed away in 2 years. It's about to be 1 year. He's 1 year past. He's the reason why I started hats. He's the reason why I wear hats. And my daughter. Come, real quick. Come. This is one of my other little designers.
There we go.
So this is one of the ones that she comes behind and you making hats. Can I make a hat today? So
that's cool. That's cool.
Beautiful.
So
that's fire.
I appreciate all of y'all. Just join the channels, follow us. Hit us up. We're normal. We're normal. We gonna show nothing but love. Y'all if it comes to designing, I'm here to help. So I know. So I don't want to say, and stay tuned. We got more stuff for everybody. So we'll be staying tuned. We here.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. And usually we ask that question, so I apologize. We always like to ask where you guys coming next. What you guys got coming next? Pause. That was insane. Oh my gosh, that was insane. But yeah, we Jules, I'll let you take it away.
I feel like I wasn't bad.
I am going to tip my crown to Ray, Pagan. I appreciate you guys coming on the show, giving out some knowledge, your input on the crowns that we showed. Some good crowns this week. I can't wait to see what you guys pick for hat of the week. I'm excited for that. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Fit of Detail. I know he was feeling under the weather today. Shout out to Weege and Vanessa. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the comments just making this fun. Every week, you guys come, show love, and we just interact with you guys, and we do this for you guys, and we appreciate you guys coming every week, listening to our guests, showing them love. I hope you guys go ahead and support them. Go jump into that channel, the Cosign Boys, you know what I'm saying, or follow PlaybyPlayRay and Pagan. We appreciate all of you guys. I tip my crown to you guys.
Oh my gosh. New York Giants traded.
They traded. They traded. I just saw that.
Hold on. I'm about to tip my.
You need to tip your crown to the Giants.
To whoever the Giants is about to sign right now.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Put on ESPN right now.
Hold on, my bad. All right, for real. Before we get into that, I'll save that for after. I want to tip my crown to everybody in the community who really just brings that positive energy and positive vibes. We are a group of people who love to promote positivity. A lot of times people like to come off and say that it might not be authentic or it might not be genuine, this, that, and the third. However, whoever has been on our show, whoever's all the family, because y'all all family to us that watches the show, y'all know that we really mean those things when we say it. We 100% positive. We all got real world things going on where it don't make sense for us to come on the show and be negative. When I make a joke or a comment about 606 having bad hats, it's really just having fun with it. They know that we love them. They know every week we show them love. You know what I'm saying?
So it was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad this week.
It was pretty bad.
Is Gilly the kid over here with
the block on it?
Yes. But anyways, I say that to say these two guys are definitely those people in the community that we talk about when we say we love doing this, because they definitely bring positive energy. They definitely bring positive vibes. Like Ant said, he's a guy that you could hit up, and they put on plenty of people in the community without even having to say that they put him on. Another thing that I don't think we talked about on the show was Ray had reached out to us and told us, if we ever need an opportunity or something like that, we could hit him up. And although we never took him up on that offer, he really did mean that. and we really did appreciate it. Now things didn't line up, to go the way it went, which is whatever. He didn't feel no type of way about it. He still came on the show this week, and we still going about our business, and that's what love is, right? Because when you genuinely mean something, and you're saying, hey, we can help you out. If someone doesn't take you up on that offer, whatever it is, you don't all of a sudden don't dislike that person now because that makes no sense, right? That's not authentic. So when we say that these guys are really authentic, we really mean it. We really experienced that with them. And I don't want to go too much crazy gang, all in depth, but
pick us in.
It's just a lot of love, and I was trying to also delay it a little bit for the pick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the Giants. This is a live update from Caps and Curveballs right now. Who the Giants are?
Dude,
right now.
If I have YouTube TV and I put it up here, is that they're gonna cut the pod off? Is YouTube gonna?
I think so.
They'll clip it.
Copyright the hell out of us.
Oh man. All right, y'all. I mean,
are we
gonna watch it live? It's in commercial right now. We're gonna watch live. We're gonna end it. Ray's a Jets
Wait, are you guys Giants? Oh no, yeah, Ray's a Jets fan.
He doesn't want to see this.
Hey, are you a Giants fan or are you a Jets fan? Or you don't care about football?
Hey. Okay.
About football.
Well, I mean, I think Ant's got to go. His daughter's waiting for him.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
We'll end it here. You guys will see our reaction on Sunday. Coffee chat.
Yeah, you guys see our reaction.
And I'm gonna
Go ahead, Capo.
I was just going to lead off to say, just don't forget, the reason that the Philadelphia Eagles have the 32nd overall pick is because we are the reigning Super Bowl champions. We love you all, man. Have a great night.
Hey, see you guys on Sunday. If not, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Love y'all.
Positive vibes, y'all.